This is a review of the ProHT Full HD video recording glasses for action adventures, or something more dubious, like spying. Hey, are you recording this? I got these video recording glasses with transparent lenses thinking I would use them to record point of view shots for my product review and repair videos. For example, how to repair Christmas lights.
Sure, honey, I can fix them.
Change the wheel on the lawnmower.
Where's my sledgehammer?
Or even a day in the life of video.
This dog is so good. Oh, that's a lot of fiber.
And I'm sure you also have some fun ideas in mind for them as well. Hey, don't be creepy. So here's what you get. The glasses, which have polarized lenses, a nice hard case, cleaning cloth, 5-pin mini USB plug, and a manual written in a font so small that I wasn't sure which side was English. I actually had to tape the manual to the countertop and take pictures of it with my phone to zoom in. Turns out, both sides are in English, or at least a poor translation in English. Apparently no one proofread this thing, and this is a pet peeve of mine because any company that offers a product in another country, doesn't matter, Italy, France, Germany, ASOS, wait, is that a real place? Wherever, needs to spend the money to have someone do an accurate translation so consumers aren't left trying to figure out how to use the product. Come on, people, you can't just drop the instructions into Google Translate and hope for the best. The manual talks about the power button, but doesn't tell you where it is. Turns out it's the menu button. Don't tell anyone, it's a secret. Photos and videos need to be stored to either a micro SD card or TF card, neither of which are included. Perhaps that's why these glasses were so inexpensive. Lucky for me, I had a few around the house. The glasses accept up to a 32GB card, which gets inserted here on the frame. Not easy to get in or out, but whatever. The manual doesn't mention anything about how the micro SD card should be formatted, but I'll tell you, given you had to watch an advertisement before the video. By the way, thanks for that. And please don't think I'm making bank on video ads. For my efforts, I don't even make minimum wage. Boo-hoo, I know, poor me. So the only format that worked for me was MS-DOS FAT32. Don't try XFAT, or as I like to say, XFAT, slim, not real, or macOS extended anything, journaled or otherwise. It won't work. Should you decide to try any of those formats, when you turn power on, instead of seeing this, you'll see this. For Mac users, use the Disk Utility app to name, erase, and reformat the micro SD card. And please, please, please be careful to select the micro SD card and not your local hard drive. I don't want to read comments where folks erased and reformatted their hard drives because they selected the wrong drive. Ugh. I should also point out these glasses can supposedly be used as a webcam, although I tried and couldn't get it to work. But the audio would be horrible anyway, so no loss there. To prepare to capture your epic adventures, or spy on someone, plug the glasses into the USB port of a computer and the red LED will flash until the glasses are fully charged. Then it turns solid blue. It takes over an hour and a half to fully charge, and runtime was questionable in my testing. Once charged, be sure to eject the glasses from your computer like you would a USB stick to avoid corrupting the micro SD card and having to use the reset button, which is located here behind the plug. You can use a paper clip to press the reset button, or per the manual, this is my favorite, a slim pull. Okay? Awkward. To turn on the glasses, press the power/menu button for 2 seconds and the red LED comes on and stays solid. And they call this standby mode, and the glasses remain in this mode up to a minute before turning off. Press and hold the power button for 2 seconds to begin video recording. You'll see the red LED flash twice. And then press again to stop recording. Photos are captured by quick pressing the power/menu button once, and you'll see the red LED flash once, and that's capturing your picture. I wonder if anyone will notice the LED reflection on my face, and I hope it's not burning a hole in the side of my eyeball. That's creepy. Now for some technical stuff. Video resolution is 1920 by 1080, full HD aspect ratio, video coding is MJPEG, and video is captured at 30 frames per second, plus or minus 1 frame per second. As a novice video editor, I find the plus or minus 1 frame per second as confusing as my daughter constantly saying she's Gucci. She owns nothing by Gucci. Also, keep in mind at 30 frames per second, fast head movements will make you feel like you're watching clips from The Matrix. He should have taken the blue pill. Nowhere is the field of view noted, but the angle isn't as wide as video captured on an iPhone. Video is recorded in a loop, so once the SD card is full, it overwrites the oldest clip. For quote-unquote safety, video is stored to 10-minute AVI files, although it is captured continuously. Audio quality, well, the microphone's here, and it sounds just like a tiny mic. Go figure. Also, there's an annoying blip beep and what sounds like a super 8mm projector. That's in all the footage I captured. The noises cannot be conquered. Unlike Daenerys Targaryen. Game of Thrones? No? Do yourself a favor and binge watch Game of Thrones on HBO. You'll thank me later. Photos are stored as JPEGs. They're supposedly 5 megapixel. In my testing, some photos came out okay, some dark, while others came out blurry. The only thing that's clear in this shot is the timestamp. Kinda. Trying to quick press the power/menu button to capture a pic is awkward given the button is on the inside of the frame. Perhaps if it was positioned conveniently on the top or underside or even the outside, I'd be able to stabilize a shot. And who thought putting the button on the inside of the frame next to the temple was a good idea? I have big fingers, okay? Awkward. Like any photography, proper lighting is the most important element, or your footage will come out as though you're looking through a cat's eyeball, or the season 8 finale of Game of Thrones. I still have no idea what happened in that episode. And the camera glasses are not only finicky with light, but like most battery-operated devices, battery performance can suffer with temperature and humidity. And these glasses are not waterproof, so don't be showering in them. So once I had some photos and videos, I connected the glasses to my 2017 Mac Pro running High Sierra using the supplied USB cable and a dongle, of course, since new Macs only have USB-C connectors. I went into the photo folder of the SD card that I'd formatted and named ProHT, moved over the photos to the desktop, no problem. Then I went to the video folder, dragged over all the video files, got an error. Tried again, error. Tried again, doing one file at a time, and I got one over, so I was feeling lucky. Tried again, more errors. Tried the same thing on an old PC running Windows XP, and same problem. So I had lunch, PB&J with a glass of milk, in case you were wondering. Removed the SD card from the glasses, put it into an SD card reader, dragged over all the files with no problem, but what a hassle. And that's not what you're watching now. It's making a liar out of me. Yeah. As I'm making this video, you're seeing a flawless, although painfully slow, transfer of video, sped up, directly from the glasses to my 2017 Mac Pro. Sans errors. So I have no idea what was happening last time. Maybe it was a cable issue or just a gremlin in the glasses. We'll never know. Anywho, once I had the footage transferred over, I went into Finder to view it, and fudgesicles! I forgot Apple stopped supporting AVI files as they moved to 64-bit technology in Mac OS. However, the files can be converted to MOV files using either QuickTime 7 or 10 or Final Cut Pro 10. Although I really have to mention that space being a precious commodity, I found that the OneTube free video converter was not only the quickest way to view footage prior to conversion by simply connecting the glasses and dragging and dropping the files, but it also provided the smallest MOV file size at the required 30 frames per second. Go figure. Here's a goofy cat video converted to MOV, and there's that occasional buzz blip and what sounds like the video projector in a silent Charlie Chaplin video. And it's not the SD card because I tried different brands and had the same issue. All right, now for some fun stuff. Aesthetics. And that wasn't important to me given my plans for these, but the glasses look and feel cheap, like this bad haircut, or the $120 APC Kanye West plain white hip hop t-shirt. Sure, they sold out in seconds, but perhaps Kanye bought them all for the publicity. And to show you how ridiculous these glasses look, I'll have to appear on camera, and my subs know I hate that. So here goes. But first, a word from our sponsor, California Proposition 65. Okay, I look goofy. I want to look cool like the guy on the box. I wouldn't be afraid to run into him in a dark alley. Well, that is until I realized he was recording me without permission, and then it would be all Season 8 finale Game of Thrones. A few other things to note. The lens is located next to my left eyebrow, which causes things I believe to be in the center of the shot, like these swans, to be off-center.
Right, coming out the other side.
Being aware of this, it causes me to move awkwardly, kind of like a robot, in order to get the lens aimed properly. And I still can't get the focal piece into the middle of the shot.
Hello.
Also, the camera's sensor is slow to adjust to lighting conditions, but I suspected that would be the case. The glasses claim to be compatible with the following, albeit some dated, operating systems. And you can change the date timestamp by plugging in the glasses, opening and editing the text document into this format. It was easy enough, but the timestamp can't be removed from photos or videos. Let's see these goofy looking goggles in action. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Hold the beans. Okay, so I'm going to narrate some of this footage. I had hopes of showing you amazing things, but the performance of these glasses is lackluster. So sit back, relax, pretend you're watching Mystery Science Theater 3000. Seems appropriate given the footage looks like it was shot on vintage Super 8mm film. Oh, nice shoreline. And we're walking and walking. Oh, stairs. I wonder where they go. Oh, what was that? Frame lock up. And if the freeze frame isn't enough, watch the timestamp. Frames are dropping like it's hot. That's not professional grade. Now I'm gonna blow your mind. Mr. Scott, transport us to the woods. All right, let's go for a run. I'm breathing awfully heavy for a guy who's in shape. And at this point, I'm rethinking that sausage and peppers I ate at the street fair yesterday.
I imagine this looks like scenes from the Blair Witch Project.
I must have said Blair Witch at least 100 times during this run.
Let's slow down and enjoy the view.
You can admit it, buddy. You're tired. You ran about 50 feet.
Back to it.
So one thing I'll say here is that the audio quality of my voice is actually quite good through the microphone. Unfortunately, the buzz blip and wind are my biggest enemies.
Super slow pan.
The video is decent under proper lighting conditions and when the camera's stable. At 30 frames per second, it'll be pretty clear if you pause. I took the glasses out on a bike ride. The video isn't great, and the audio is intolerable. I'd be pretty disappointed if I was hoping to capture scenic moments during a relay or duathlon. Hey, what's up, creepy guy in a van? And now for some more stuttery footage. And then there was this.
All right, I'm still up for a ride. Been out for about 5 minutes. Nothing. No light. Dead. And this happened to me before. And then like 10 minutes later, it started up again.
I also took these glasses out for a drive, and they functioned okay as a dash cam. I was only going 15 miles an hour. The polarized lenses aren't a replacement for polarized sunglasses though, and lighting conditions definitely impacted results. Hey pedestrians, share the road. Always keep your eyes on the road, buddy. That's dangerous. To wrap up, these glasses are not usable for what I had originally anticipated. Considering the audio and video quality, lens position, and unreliable performance, to name a few of the most important aspects of an on-the-go camera, these glasses are, in my opinion, the equivalent of a burner phone. Use it once, all right, maybe twice, then dispose of it like it never happened. Although the glasses are a solid addition to any geeky Halloween costume. For some reason, I'm thinking Leonard Hofstadter. No? Anyway, if this video's been helpful, please do me a favor and like it. More importantly, please subscribe. That always helps me out. Thanks so much for watching.
In the basement.
Yeah.